some kikani allegation na sebi any nyina so a ye wia be ma ya tete apan some chance say e be ka boom. We need a united front for us to be able to make it. Break it in United States, Obeka boom. Now, a Juma Banswa to us, no, a Timia Genaiso Ama, Nkabum Abua Ama Yetimi Egudin Kunim. Michia, Honorable Obama, on Mr. Oya, chairman of the election committee. So far, so good. Michia, all the polling executive, electoral coordinators, Michia, incumbent chairperson, or some person going in. I want to congratulate anybody. Now, me the best amongst us win. Inshallah, I'm vying for the first vice chairmanship. I'm the incumbent, and I know I will say true, inshallah.
Okay. All right, Alaji Beda. I mean, Chia, Miss Syria College, no one of the Ajano one. Ewa kwa beja, Aban, Ewa Shaman Zeno, Aban, good morning. What to say? Miss Akwete, Ewa Akwete, Miss Akwete, good morning. Ampo, Ewa said that Twin Towers. Of Ampo, no better to say. Boys in the boy, but Isha, I may yet. Yahoza, Ewa Suho, Yahoza, good morning. What to say? 5 p.m. Ewa Chimakwetia. Ajausu, Ewa Cry, Newtown. Idi Ewa Lagi Tabura, Idi Anope, good morning. No Krasa, Ewa Kasua, no Krasa, Anope Michiao. I'm winning Fitem. Ewa Saman Kessben, I'm winning, good morning. Bright, Ewa Busoka, Bright, Anope Michiao. Baminchia Namwako, Ewa Suboy. Naminchia Prince, Ewa Dansoma. Anope Michacha Munina. Naminchia Iben Kwabenya. Naminchia Iku, Asaman Kessben. Yao Adenta
Kessben 92.9 FM.
Yamini Pado, good morning. What to say? There's a link on a quick time. I don't pay me. Queen of the airwaves. I don't pay good morning. Roman father. I don't pay what to say. And I'm walking Kabina. I don't pay me. Church and winning. I will quite so. And I don't pay any. I watch him what's a new plan. Emmanuel, I was so gako. Yao, Ewa Denta. Sunny, Ewa Manfro, I don't pay Sunny Michelle. What to say? Good morning to you. Jana Bay, Madam Muninache, I'm a Muninache, and the Aquaba, and the Aba Kessben, Kanawu Jumedie, as Yatina say, the Din Comarcus is a premo. Better. Now, the Eddie can't pay your never shall a closer. Combona Quay, so I be there. Maybe one in Cassia. I remember Amalebas, Namin Shas, na Andra, Metis NPP. Mammy address you, Pachamon has a Mubenya Kafuya Maga, I will lie so Amamia. Na. There is something happening in the New Patriotic Party. I mean, no mentiasie. There be mentiasie. I'm told say Andrea Tiwa East party vet in a course. One more disqualify Kafuya Mega. Na one more disqualify now on which grounds are? Did kind one more say one more year vet in the year no MP Deputy Finance Minister. I mean, also as I say, want to me any Kafuya Mega enye juma. Se Kobani so be party constituency chairman want to me no enye juma de toso me no wo ya ngunani onfraction maimu enti no want to me mba me di party chairman and our party nanim e wache mu mpatemu etiwa east ene ne mpatemu asem na mekai na amansem no akwakoye bebre mpajo mompe Kafuya Mega emame na yene no eni enkomo. Now the point again is that this is the second time Kafuya Mega, a communicator of the New Patriotic Party, try say Obeko in a contest in the New Patriotic Party. One more to me, disqualifying ya ewasa kwani so. We do not want to speak with emotions because communicators are yani omoye adwuma etu ho ache pa womutu edema political parties ni nyina no. Se akwanya bi se beda ho. Na ye deny womo a ebe ya. Alaji tuwe ye deny na ebe ya because wo ba ha party money sika. Haruna Amaleba ebe kasa ma NDC panyini bia no wa yi sika de amano. Kessben 92. Eye womo a womo botom sika the incumbent mini omo yere ni omo madie omo de faka enye radio station ba ko so no omo ko na omo tena se ye adwuma nyina wie na nyonko free say party ni ye ne dia enti the open obema na bedi akonwa wo party ni ma it is sad but enye me na meka yenya kafo yi ewo ahoma ne so a ye ne no ebedi nkomo de esi ye ene de esi sa menteme ho ase ene sa agenda pushing agenda setting ene sa ne ma no e hyase o police station election ni mu up to now constituencies ni bebre ho a emunyo but I wonder party executives were salam down the omoye for the new patriotic party me debia meka say 137 na womunya ye no I believe Zenke no will serve as an experience for the new patriotic party nanka de ekoso nyina no wombema open contest manipa ne nko oye party ni okra party card nko ade a batua ni dues a good standing member mane nko olusu a wate ne ho ase but they yen scheme ade towards obi ne de for me on any day I would disagree ma memra maleba so na me ma ne 10 minutes na mintie no minim de obeka de afa ho kafu ya male kafu ya mega I believe say we communicator in NDC wunya nhia no okay my chairman so person respond alaji person respond to some of these things na member wo so na the party mu asem na won shase
me sure me ka
alaji
sa asemia wa boss yi
udim kafu ya mega
yes very well
okay
he's my colleague
ya disqualify no endra
the NTR ya na
okay alaji so mu mame na me nkwa ahoma ne so emra mame ne kafu ya mega na nkasa eni nkomo kafu ya mega was seeking say obetimi ababeye constituency chairman ewo Etiwa East on the ticket of the new patriotic party na for me me ya twa say abranti a waye adwuma ama party ni say we will treat him in this manner in 2020 I na just obeko parliamentary primaries and also one more disqualified ahead of the 2020 election. This is the second time I want try say obeko for party position through election. You are disqualified no. Kafu ya maga to make a good morning. That is saying.
Morning.
Hello, what you make?
Metonka pa na so te menka.
Yes, metonka position who ye wa homa no emu twetwese.
Kasa. Afedi.
Afedi ye what you menka dia ye ni nkomo. Empombo ko de.
Krista do me ho ye pa.
Very well. And run na nim say mo ko vetting Etiwa East. Already was serving notice from last 2 years nyina say a brand so a obe person obe contest or constituency na wabeye chairman run us through the process and then na why year so far in your contest nanka wo kwa ekosi say ndra articles bebre and na mountain so say party no vetting committee e ba ye no through the MP wo mo disqualify say chairmanship no wo mo ma nko bi kra na koyese wanya nipa ba akokra ma na to aba.
Hello Mr. Speaker.
Yes, what you mean ka?
Metonka pa mpacho so te menka.
Yes, metonka ma mintio.
Speaker me ka say jo amega is in first one.
Hello, amaga what you mean ka?
Metonka pa mpacho te menka.
Position hu ye, aya na wo line ni mo kate. Why?
Me patcho.
Hello Gavi. But your mom may re-establish a connection with Cafe. Ebi a young friend line too. Ni so na yen share na yen fan them ran. Ni line them more HHC. Yen tenin kaye. Na yenya quality sound. Alaji bremo na minti Cafe ba yen anybody income.
Yo, you see, M11 na minua Cafe. Say sa na tie dia me be mo because sa na ma me no how boss yi. Bibia no ewo e constitution me say sa nyina so no itimi di disqualify the pa. The rules of engagement are neck for the buyer no enye one of them. Nti no na nka obekasa na mpe papa na matie no. So what's his own math. E bia na media na afa na omo kaka bibia omo tuata bibisu because one party no enye religion and any tribal.
Okay.
A Ghanaian in nature, wherever you are, and you are qualified per the party's rules of engagement, and that's our qualifier. That's it. You know,
guidelines no rules of engagement. Then a woman.
We almost say be a good standing. You are party member who are good standing for
in
at
which
least
sense?
for
Good standing.
Good standing. They say you be a activities be ekoso be who contribute to quota party dues so what you say na usaye very active among for no anymore.
Okay.
Potem ho say at least you are with the party for 2 years at least. And you should be somebody who hails from there reside in that particular constituency or electoral area. And to what imagine sana Christianity, Anka religion, Anka tribe, Anka so be party in any to be to Casabia, mean to me who any munti, intimate and Ankasa. The only
okay. Alaji kafu ya baby, my main call like too. Nami Namiano. Kafu what Jamaica?
Me pacha me ton kapa Mr. Speaker.
Alaya Fedia, yeah. Mamin Tio, me say, runners to already know about 2 years ago. One more disqualify from contesting to becoming a member of parliament in the primaries. Ananka wone Abenos Yasari, any Collins more echo. From that time, one Tiana make your intention clear. Say a brand new suna kwenya ne ba obe pese obe contesting for constituency chairmanship position. Ewo Etiwa East. Runners through the process and the new patriotic party constitution. Vet na moko enra guidelines are never home. We are told, sir, almost had disqualify will be him. I didn't see, yeah.
Like rally, Kessben media, is no fancy, and pay. But the attorney said, for a contested presidential and parliamentary primaries, no. What is no disqualify member for no disqualify member for no. Yes, I am any from what other constituencies I disqualify me for more coalition of disqualified patriots. MPP, because see MPP bar Kunyasubio 2020. Baby pie yes, Mama and Nippon retaining the seat pa since and through Yahoo or your Deputy Minister of Education. Reverend Honorable Reverend Intim Fojo. Now, Mr. Speaker, the attorney said party didn't say by on the 19th of the 20th. Be a quiet for Ama Yang and Honda see a person of contest chairmanship position. Get me up forms near to me a contest. And you know, on the 19th, you know, and I'm a farm forms. Me farm forms, me Siri Bibia kama. Adam in Yemen United Town, and I'm a cost of meeting on the 20th. 20th for any one of friends, a year 21st, Yamra Vesting, our district assembly or 8 o'clock, and about 7:30, 7:45. Now, only the first person will do one more. District assembly hall. Now, Eastern regional rep, no, a year, very madam, no. Now, on my, and you know, yes, no, money bob 10. I find a Chumberima, a do dressing grounds for, or by no, or start in also in. And on my guidelines for the vetting, you know. And the coin on the first one by your veteran. Now, Mr. Sika, Kassanin Yano, no mobile police station delegate conference, Arboni, now you see Democratia and now on your regional rep. Now, in one of your system radio stations say, Chumberima Asher SC party constitution is I'm a moja a new party constitution is because I'm right on the Maya so I'm find your elections what is no. When you see some run and find your elections what is. Elections, there were 74 polling stations at Atiwa East. 74 polling stations, no. Your elections were only 4 polling stations. And the cover 70 polling stations now telling us that my elections were all the 74 polling stations, which of course recall the set and Yano Crest. Your elections in only 4 polling stations. Now, almost to party Mranasi. And I'm a call, that no, almost frame me, every time I say, almost to my non beside me say, I no crash, I'm a can't ask them now. And I'm see I no crash, I'm a can't ask them no. Now, almost to me say, your 4 police stations, normal year elections, no, and yet across the constituency of 74 police stations, normally 4 not the cover 74. And Nuntino and Makomako, so am I a Casatiran Cropo, the Omomo Makoma Emra form. If you want to Manono, not as a movie and I'm still okay, men sorry, now young train, or movie on Mexico. The court now, the 2 Marimada Cassian and say, Yang I yet at the train, or my passy will be na Menquana, or Muntum and passing it, and you fire. I'm sorry, and I'm beside her. So, I mean, just said yes, I will be qualified because So be our crazy. Nabi be a hunter, you will see a cancy anymore. I am so what is yesterday you will see a cancy.
Okay.
So quite pillar. What to be onion in a swap, let me the aqua pillar. Or see, I know the only, but the only man said, or may disqualify them say, ah, now so wouldn't you now before see what them one more come my way, no. Mr. Speaker, no MP, I have been sorry, not on your panel member.
Okay.
There were one MP. I've been sorry, Eden car, a buyer.
Toboaze, at the time, Moya vetting, no panel and net vetting, there's a committee, no. Na Abenos Asari, member of parliament, and Kahun.
No, Kahun, even panel composition of the panel on Kahun.
Okay.
She's not supposed to be on the panel. And you were one or buyer, and a Obeka panel, no. Emma Omo conduct interview, no.
Okay.
And you know, that is in the process of Obeka. And you post vetting assessment, you know. Now, personally, in Yamuno. Now, district assembly why ya vetting no. Not like the call of no. Now I may be a lubes no. And you know, now I my young share na valanda so. And you big dinner, a bang baby vetting room no one. And you know one Bakubeka say ah kujo sani adiane kon one here you be disqualify because ya mate say MP ka say on to me no one ya juma. Now she's not comfortable around you. And I'm say ah na say we dey enye basis obedina so aka say no ntino the be disqualify no say ah and you sure who ye na mti you ma say ntino ye call them who am say o me disqualify am be say too very much say e dey ni nyina so nti am dey disqualify mon kama obi o dem high tie o say on to menka na just for the coco podium am say ah ya vetting ne o say we disqualify me ah o can the enti o disqualify me na am saying na to say waiting now dey disqualify say I have to want say Mr. Speaker me one o see on to menka the man say you disqualify me
in the presence of everybody.
In the presence of everybody.
Okay.
And I say am I dey say no say you call me call Accra one e dey na me dey call appeal one can't tell me e dey ni na so me dey call appeal Mr. Speaker
Kessben 92.9. That Beyonce.
Hello, Cafe Jamaica. Hello. Hello, Cafe Jamaica. Okay, me and San Frank Cafe Omega. Na yen twan kombo no so na yen fancy so that obi a wo tie bia no ebeti aseye. I believe say Cafe Omega obi a open politics na we di agire we NPP mu a one year ye kra no at the national level at the Greater Accra region and kra ha de radio station bia no Cafe Omega ntina so in defend the NPP. Alaji mamintie.
M1 Sassimu ya okay na ya na such things in PMP no it missy the time because it missy we say bia e bi wo ho a the interest in tea that's or influencer sometimes they manage it too but the occasion we sometimes say bia the chairman of the committee could not tell him why
okay mama sounds so and funny being Cafe what you mean ka
Mr. Speaker me te on kapa
okay to asoma me na wa homa no enye.
And you know, the Ecosi and Rano, the Ecosi and some show disqualify me. Almost me, my main contest at constituency chairman, what is so. You know, not to say, the Ecosi, no, Mr. Speaker.
See, disqualification, no. One more make announcement to you, no, now, but no, Zazari,
not to her.
I know, can't
when I was making my submission, I was asking the reason for disqualification, you know. One country, what and one is also people who were there even were asking that my reason because Sabio Yenani wa Yenani by it is film normal country she couldn't say anything. The chairman of the vetting committee said may matreteno and I'm saying on then grounds. The only thing I know is that you decide the entire disqualify me. My here na me once and I'm now so my men tell me who I say they are. Not as a minimum dream more person. But the truth of the matter is, before I said Abena or Saifari Ebebemuno, the vetting was going on smoothly. But Emra or Bemuno, now said there were people, the Abu Baba comes to us, they say as a vetting assistant. But what happened yesterday was that I was the only person who was disqualified.
And na mo nyina mo yesay chairmanship position.
Chairmanship position ya 3. 3 no incumbent ne ka ho ya 3.
Incumbent ne ka ho ya 3. And no qualify no right?
I'm qualify no. But incumbent no kwa me and me be some say incumbent I make an audio submission.
Okay.
Our boy me din wom. Our audio imu. And you people have planned this before you came for the vetting. Because in Cuba, they made it categorically clear, say, my constituency, and they are afraid of me. And because of that, you know, I'm so disqualifying.
I see. In the audio, no, you can't was but Richard, I'm going to audio, mommy, for a better appreciation of the issues. Now, in the said audio, no, Chairman Neka said, so I'm allow my contest here. You'll be a threat to the member of parliament in the position at Accra. Could that be a reason Tia Sade Yaba?
Richard, say member of parliament make us on your comfortable son in Bayajuma. Now, Richard, party structure, constituency chairman, any a member of parliament, constituency chairman, just a member of parliament, Bayajuma. Me, member of parliament. Ya was a party now what they were constituency, a Bejina Prani. I'm a partner to me, Ayakono, I'm a for to me, Abem. Nama make sure say, a form by mere, I'm a MP, I am a Juma. And to constituency chairman, dear, maybe a many MP, they are pre ben a dientem.
I see. Eddie, they say no more disqualify or no, Eddie and Amona were too so far.
Oh, Richard, Mr. Sika, you say, you disqualify parliamentary primaries. You covet appeals committee no and position so. Party the Emrat was say, Ube to me appeals. Na appeal 2 days and Saturday or China, na I end the question. But since I may know, say, the entire you disqualify me, pan or man can't me. And since I may say me acquire appeals, reasons I did disqualify me, I made the appeals, meaning the Ameteo Grapevine say, empty so to me in Yajuma. The party chairman so can audio no so say, almost for some ye threat my party chairman, no, and your mamma crying and my member contest it. And you no more the Yajuma. But the American say, party no back of what the party a dominant party, my party no yakono, and I for them. And she said, Abusia, who before said, or more your party, your dear, no better party no Juma. Me person me catch on saying yano correct. And nipa ba to me your party money ye. And yan sheni ye. Sani ya near ma 2020. Amania ye who parliament as soon as so be na ye yo. Any other 2024.
I see. Enti ebano appeal there and any option I will consider, right? Oh,
that be Mr. Speaker, say I can ask a CRD. And your option for disqualification, you know. Meaning so reason to be disqualify me and now can't actually be playing say and I let anybody in there. Economy who's okay, say, and you saw me in your joint to qualify me. Now me put my appeal together and come there because reason way a reason I did so I did disqualify will be an and I plan say almost because Mr. Speaker, I not area because and now me no can say what constituency bit is said on Kwabenya. Almost say I'm gonna form work and party ni munyina no party for muma na your party ni mu na your party mu convenience e bi enom person mo kire
I see. At the time I will call a year MP primaries, you know, and there's a reason Ben disqualify.
It's one, I always say, me could be a Juma was a lion. And one by your publication, do a people who want to be good. Now, Salarion could be a Jumano. I must say, my office and Fusca, and I'm the other Ghana. Am I a Koyano? Made the document, even come him. Made the document a free Salarion, edit, I'm saying. Some no thing I could do, dance, no clearing. You know, Modi can want some more parliamentary primaries. And na mebano na menyano atinka wo wie mu say e yen someone come over san beka won tata e dance say and someone more can accuse some Caribbean. I'm a people no cry the Herald no crano. Miss I'm a other put to the giant. Every track some of the two say, and yet I some more kind of work.
There be Kafui. Okay. I think you need a better view and appreciation of Kafui. Amega the disqualification issues, no. But you are the way Accra, mommy.
Regional rep on the chairman of the committee. In the forms on the whole and now I'm meeting no. Me before the committee, MP in Sikaba, see and top of no. Now I'm going to go to Bia and airport no Bia. And the vice president say, or also so air top form. I get my police station for and say, or the Omo Boom Tadano. 10 years for the Omo or the Momo Dadano. And say, MP, if you can Sikaba first, Sam Panto. It's here the Mameno, a top form, only a device, the Eno, a Yisika. It's a reform now near the 10th is a camel. Just for one we are 10th. Okay. Near the 10th is not at the amount. And now, no. Across the country, will be answered them be part of it. Yeah, no, my regional minister, and family uncle, and you know a free Nazi my year. It's me after my barbecue. And your party chair, Galaxy Comedy, my FM Pancoma, as it was, they will be at the Aquaman. It's a friend, I ever be office of. Na niakano ye de ko part of the bia ko pare de mo hiri ya mo matiko dikum and na radio to reduce it and ya hijack forms na me no direct from the party headquarters at the embassy and vice president me go and na form ready me ho I original rep no on the HM on the what form no it is if you find or the party office if you or no so the party office it will not be not the other party office on. It is not or the paper. But they are say, near the common police is upon the other money. I'm a never yet to be a day of a man. But extra one who say, what have years will be already. Or better said, yet the polling station, for the air park on. I said, a fair and sounds maybe be the party office. I'm doctor. You know, it will a different message. Look for my month in coffee. I would have thought said, and Kamudi police station one off with the air park on because about we are Piake and I said MP Piake. Simultaneously, let's move the office. Laura, I think there's a decision. Sorry, and no, but women can just advise to say, a committee near traffic. Committee, a member committee near traffic. And I agree on that. And you know, that's how I didn't mean some. But to avoid what is happening in other constituencies, we are in the news all over. The people are saying to money, be a flipper. Yeah, we're generally peaceful. It's a fact, because it's a okay. How many people do say complete in a way they are saying okay, reduce Actually, deputy minister and an MP. Chua should not be seen in the news for any bad reason. Maybe because lawyer, I didn't know at home to be understood that we are here, and again. Obviously, in years, almost yet to protect the vice president. Even on Mark, who have been on support to vice the grandma, between me, no, they company. Why my MP no time? They may confide me. Have you not seen the MP? No, oh, yeah, and Baumiano. One year, I'm outside from no. If they are not almost yet to protect the vice president, they no need to have a minister going to my room. Name call problem. It's a committee, no, this is not taken. Hello? And I'm going to no, let's say, we don't have a problem. We have a problem. I'm blind off. But you see, we are my gun and call for, and it's not for the vice president. It's not for the vice president. It's not. Repeat. What's why? You were saying, say, maybe I won't face an MP and the vice president. There are issues. Now, what I'm asking is, in the year constituency, your position is. Oh, it's for the vice president. Or the president. So no, so a problem. No, it's for the vice president. Right. But my point is, the one you're very careful. Oh, constituency, one you're very careful. The panel. One more senator, and then I won't be the new face because it's not. Repeat. What's why? You were saying, say, maybe I won't face an MP and the vice president. There are issues. Now, what I'm asking is, in the year constituency, your position is. Oh, it's for the vice president. Or the president. So no, so a problem. No, it's for the vice president. Right. But my point is. The one you're very careful. Oh, constituency, one you're very careful. The panel, one more senator, and then I won't be the new face because imagine they got to about April. Not any people before I can get. You get 2 more constituency executives, including the MP. You 2 more executives, including you 2 more executives. No, can get. And we are not formed. And our form of to pack them and collect them. So, Okofa from beer, Frab one thing at the court, Nasa, committee, and Saya, and your valid. And you know, Sir Mumu, more pay, some number between including the MP. Now, why I said that you were naturally saying, of course, into a multi and normal areas are there. Because no man is clear to us, so on between and the MP. It's at that day, no more meetings. Could the Maganum meetings or meetings? What will this way for money now? Oh, my ganky. Of course, into a multi and normal areas are there. Because no man is clear to us, so on between and the MP. It's at that day, no more meetings. Could the Maganum meetings or meetings? What will this way for money now? Oh, my ganky. No, the point is, so you are not very careful. Was that police station reorganization? That's almost more than I do. I'm telling you, irrespective of my constituency now, I'm presuming for that one, I'll be honest and frank with you. I'm presuming just only the one I want to say. Now, only the one I want to say, a human MP and a human some of us. Now, who percent would clear? In the moon, now, who percent would clear? And Yaman, I would jump. Opening. It's what you're right. So, what is that? You better put them out after that you get up with me. Yes, that's all the past. Now, I clear to them. I don't know being to me for you're not catching that constituency. Yes, super constituency, and man say. Uga constituency onas wo ne from Libya ye petition e fa command region who come region so na so nya no say petition akoma so na one ka tam go through oh the demo na ko so haseni ne ma na ekwe and na senka party no anti decision say before say na form the go out from research officer chairman of the committee and na your president MP rep no MP and answer the rep and then sign. Could be able to come from the one not the other. They talk of every one team, my one every time. Yes, a party of the internet. Yes, check, no one can see, you know. You're in a poor year. And I can't from Kakama and a cocoa party of what will be a corner. Not Tuesday, any time, rubber betting. Who we are, rubber betting Tuesday, Thursday. And you want us to have a bet in other counties and to committee now. Now, committee, I take it easy.
Okay, I was my main found here. Audio no ewa. Now, where your audio Jenny D can board first. Kessben. Nepa what is our Casano, the current constituency chairman of the New Patriotic Party, Ewo Etiwa East. The plots, Kwaya Wamo Fasua, Wamo be scheming about one. But I have said, sir, I don't think NPP Omusuya less in beer out of the 2020 general election. And this is it. And it is clear. Alaji, what ye Amega, what ye tape no asset. My word room fin. And somehow would say the conspiracy clearly now one more day call into this election. And you want say ne I no pay better see a disqualify Amega.
Na me can say anyone because there be a oma bohopo. The dada. Na say nye tape we gra anka actually kwan ayira no kura. Na the entire me say me ka ho asem ne say nwanwa say consensus chairman na ekasasi.
Yeah.
Minim baby ono nso nya the information oka say the constituency is for Bamia. I don't know whether all the other executives Oma be catch say in confidence say omo Bamia. I don't know those contesting other than Amegashi and Ko Okano. I don't know. Enwanwa pa because how can you know say every aspirant be no or for Bamia I know or not. Now Amegashi Kwan was singing out so no dear or Ale intino na Ale onye pipini in the first place even in fantasy or Allen so Allen onye pipini. How can you based on that and then try to scheme there be I said can ebia yansua de yansua de me say yansua de sana say pu etre na sanche ekodia Mr. Amagashi our advice all case because that
no but based on this audio before we move vetting no we match petition e dey connect neck and can hohe
na me can say still you can go back because when you say you can reasons for disqualification
okay
yanka eno crowd to be the ko say wako constituency vetting chairman and the panel say you have been disqualified with that reason they will be demanded to come and tell the appeal committee the reason sada yeno murani sada tie because you cannot say me pay woni mo henti ko sada de zaka asembe ba bebriu minji say so the party should do itself good. Amegashi should be good to fight to the last. Say, sir, in some million tears, sir, Odo or dear Comoka was him. And I feel say, yeah, man, any reason, be evidential, say, on record, you are the group of A, B, C, and you know, yes, see, actually, Ubati and Ka, and no cry issue. Until me there, Sankamin Kwanka on Sanko, but so first, be a first petition, and yet you want to offer be the same. Panel or court on there because we didn't say the party can change the panel if that is the issue. Yes, they can change them. They can change them so that they give it a new face, face because you cannot disqualify me without telling me why. Me sir, and then I been outside now court to know.
Party more rewarding for a lawyer to my party.
That is what it should be. But it is
no,
the delegates.
Yes, more.
Normally, the delegates decide this idea. No, normally, you can say be
no, but but the delegates never decide.
Where a schema
now when your opportunity
and every
to
internal premise there is a scheme. There are people camps and they all so what I say the scheme in favor. Obia scheme say in favor no. Sad but any party is any mra. Say we scheme mischievously. Say they are tape HRA. Now what we can scheme. And then maybe campaign against him. Say A, B, C, D, 2, 3, say be about on to me and bosses. And then fine. So what I say, clearly we do that. But say ube mischief as a chairman. Say if say be or a threat. Now only record, no evidence. I just say Amegashi a threat. You have no evidence for that. And I feel so Bomia issue now the buy and the crown one say. So the whole constituency, meaning say the opposite Kano.
Yeah. The
whole constituency is about me. Omoko trans delegate conference Omokayana. And I say, or no, na or near Binuna Ahaki no more. Or no, so I can say disqualified for saying these things because a party unity equation and belief Emma system no. And yet because we are bad tape to hear from the party and then outsiders, and yet Emma and Shankura Emma will be angry no because obviously once I'm with ABA Asabi, you bet you give me. Once I'm with Alexander, you bet you give me. One for Miss Bamia, you bet you give me. So Saturday, then how can you? Because party there bar around people they build no.
Yeah.
Around people. We because be me personality we and I me person me did we because and the Saturday uko be that's how it is. But any yet party nankasankasan but you can do so. But oh yes, so legitimately. So because allegedly camp no a good better chamber man media meko fine. Obi any no problem. But because obi you so do. Aka say obi a super MPP, obi so MPP because of position. What take your party no more?
Yeah.
I beg to differ. And I believe this tape say I'm passing on the coin no man to then there is much to it than what we have heard. Yes, there is much to it than what we have heard. And I think it's not the best so far as the MPP internal reorganization and elections is concerned. Because
and this is the second time we this idea.
Yes, and I can say ono ankasa so ese ohwe ye so e bia no so ohwe on checking on ye.
Kessben 92.9.
So count to aye bibisa. You utterances sometime oni ye afin so e be do for one tie keke. Share invest say we very very vibrant and able. Who say be a threat eno but be a be so be a okasa mu ni ye bi wo ho a office be a no so e bia how but because this will be cultural. Say I second time on here now
what the godfather same year adwuma mo party ni mo
bia party bia etimi basa but enye mrano I the general so disqualify the part. Okay, I don't think it is so.
It should be right.
And the rules of engagement, media, me kind of answer that, me file me the code. And can be, I should be of good standing, and I'm very active in the constituency. Me pay me dues. Me hear me be a meeting, be a ho near me call, me call. I conduct myself very well towards the party's go. And nobody can stop you from contesting and then contesting.
Okay, all right. I remember I said I'm in you. Me say what NPP in Komboni be and I do any time I'm allergic pa.
Mr. Speaker.
Yeah, it's allergic. I'm
First of all,
Onim Cafe.
oh, me senior brother, minimum the pa.
What she had already
Many platforms. Minimum the pa.
or Hamupa.
Oh yes, or how no how. You see, so unim MPP MPP pa as a political party. No me question your mama. I am not surprised at all. Ye the omuntu to be you. Ye the MPP as a party omuntu to be ye. Because from day one, they never believed that Ghana should be Ghana as we know it today. 1954 and omo dananum ekoti omo ho koti could be free asantemand one for the National Liberation Movement and gather momentum along the Twi speaking areas, Asante region, Kumasi particularly, spreading throughout Asante region, Adansi areas. Beji hiri was anti achem, Baya Bewura Komem, Bewura Chimem. And these were the areas now that on the side National Liberation Movement, the operations is staged here from. Supported by JB Dankwa. JB Dankwa also not proposed the name Ghana for Ghana. For why? Go and check the historical record. That is a lie. A dear Kwame Nkrumah, JB Dankwa can say Ghana is independent. I'm moving to a deal. I'm moving to a minus. So say Accra nation. That was the name he proposed. But Ghana can for Ghana. These people hated Kwame Nkrumah simply because Nkrumah leading the effort to bring the Transvolta Togoland to be part of Ghana and to bring the Northern Territories to be part of Ghana. And they did not agree with him. At some point, Omo proposing for a federal constitution for Ghana. When Kwame Nkrumah moved the motion of destiny and legislative assembly, what was the argument of the MPP, the then Dankwa Buzia element? they fought against the unification of this country. Because to them, Nkrofo are second-class citizens. And they must not be part of Omai Ayeyinaye Timunei. And it was the Avoidance of Discrimination Act of 1958. They abolishing the organization of political parties along regional, ethnic, and religious lines. And no LLD, the formation of UP, United Party, led by SD Dombo.
Arna, some mame, kakra na me way quick one, Embra. Bernardo Drotachi, BOT, a former NPP member. They say, a member of the NDC, a friend to the media, and then a friend to Kafu Yamaga. Also, a person share the experience. BOT March, at the same.
Many of any speaker, I do so about Kessben, Okasa Sibiso.
Be I come a dear.
This is a popular.
Oh, say,
one of my popular Ashanti region, Papa.
Medasi.
We not me running business for Ashanti region for about 5 years.
Okay.
And for some time, I distant back, I no mountain can. Until I say almost, they said, you're two and cow Kesnam, you many of any business for several. Until I mean, so on a wretched wife.
Medasi, yeah, that's it, amen. Beauty, my mean to some time ago, this same program, so, when they Kafuya Maga, when you are Mabishia, and I walk at you and say, so I'm sure the year disqualification, you better disqualified because when the NPP party, you know, where the more cotton, I wouldn't him. Baby, NPP for free, but I wouldn't him, dear, one more day. I'm told some come my idea and a person will make you comment. My mean to your views on the disqualification of Omega.
Minimum chair. What you for no was for and now no press. Omanya Gaji Share or Kessben Casa CDC. The Edican or men fancy, yes, Nami one PT Kuno. Now, I want to say, you have to see a boy beer did you cover beer and a somber journal. I want to say, a cocoa teacher in Swati because a denchem were woo, and it will be a dinner chin. MPP call me some pet me ye and up to national level, no. From the year 2018, 19, 20, me one person and I did me call around all the 16 regions and me training the entire youth bank of the NPP. Over Sunyana Westa, open pass we MP ni free why the cast of the Nakuma ni Sika na holding years Mabu MPP. Now you free me. In fact, in the year 2015, me the NPP at the NDC court, any case in my MPP. And the Niama, me Yama MPP were Bono, Sunyana West, Negana, no, net the whole play. Mr. Speaker, man can be and I'm a son that and person Jim Pet and Nemo Parliament. Men Tomra, men ye criminal, men lead in Boo Pet in Russell. Me call parliamentary primary vetna, Minia. Pet in come bonnet back up, my young chum, naming who say BOT. Me MPP ni boni ama MPP si ye catch me enyi eneja ye to me to twene ye na de twama won is abre to me to twene am ye imagine say me ko independent ni amega kafui efa ka ni nkofo ba bono region e be gum ani ma system ni ye mambofo na me timu eden ni ye pese me nkuminya adan ya enam MPP tina me fa ahodie so am se dabi me stand for the right thing chi Kafui Basen ni pabone. Na Obekaya, 4th year and 12th and I'm in the bit here or Casa Fidi, we are so a make us me.
Yeah.
And I'm sharing come say, that's in all corner. Election of person all corner, sharing come say, MPP bit disqualified. That day, some Obekaya bomb a voice, or Jimmy catch him say, oh, or my bomb yam the apartment court. Now, we need pabone into MPP apartment. 3 weeks ago, many about Casa Fidi, we are so. I'm a catch them and say, BOT, you'll be a brother, I'm saying, people, let me look at it. It's not me, Nini Papa. Now, one will say, and Nini Papa, and I mean you, not a kind of question people for. Now, I am a death within the shortest possible time, posterity has been the best judge. One saw a call that Lobia and Kawoko Parliament, they disqualify. Constituency chairman, so you have not disqualified. And so we Ghana ni babunu. So we are you sɛ woyɛ asantini sɛ woyɛ de na wotie mi anɔpa yi a meka kyerɛ kafo wɔ kasa fidie no so sɛ MPP ekɔ bi a yɛ hegemony ɛyɛ a mommɔ me voice no na atiefo ntie hegemony ne kyerɛ sɛ party no yɛ bi mo dea enti MPP no sɛ wowom na wo maame wo papa wo soa wo nana bi ɛnyɛ ne kɔkɔmɔti yɛ de hyɛ aseɛ de fɔme party no a woyɛ wadwen sɛ wokɔpɛ dibia na yɛbɛkyerɛ wo sɛ ɛwɔm sɛ wabrɛ ɛnso wo nka yɛ ho ɛno na ɛyɛ adeɛ a mede gyina so sɛ saa na ɛteɛ deɛ a party a wowɔ mu a wobɛku ho wode w'ahoɔden wode w'adwen wode wo sika wo nimdeɛ bɛboa na mmom sɛ duru adidie berɛ deɛ ɛbɛka sɛ wo nka ho deɛ ɛneɛ mɛtwe ho akɔ NDC abere a mejoin ne NDC no ne nua amega kafu ya nnɛ yɛ disqualify no bɛtwerɛ wo kasa fidie so kaa sɛ mɛba NDC because na meyɛ mambɔfoɔ na ɛdeda nyankopɔn ase sɛ tɛkyerɛma wo hɔ yi no ɛyɛ a na mporɔ ɛnɛ obi bia a ɔtie me nnɛ na ɔhwɛ me nnɛ bɛdi adanseɛ sɛ Bernard Odro Tati BOT obi ɔka nɔkorɛ ɛnɔkorɛ biara nso a meka na kyɛ koraa na afe na aba mu na wedi eboso nyansa kra maayo na eye futuo ade ma MPP for say yimu na dɔɔso na de ma so toto from ntia amatene say nyama mienu ne yedi na so disqualify amega kafu 1 MP no on allegedly no kire say on tumi ne nye adwuma 2 kafu ya mega ese ola anwunani enti ma kwan e ma anwunani mra Eastern region e meye constituency chairman na meslemi di say Ghana no ye chichi on tribal grounds and on meritocracy grounds. Ente ya sansabe. So we babulu na utie BOT na. Ni de mi hu kani anonte na majoni NDC. Man ho. Ma enru adidie. Afi akwa youth organizer, constituency chairman, anti candidate no. E ho na MPP for betre wo say. Ye wo ni pa di omo yankwase adwuma. Ene wo ni pa di omo di ade. Na nkanye ka ne yenka. Nini akafui hwebre pa obre 1 PP ho atoda me ne ko show aya fon kra no otumi frɛ host o di we to fuel ya wie no na party man for na maga na ye tie won ka o bo sɛ 500 Ghana na wa sende o hwe sika o spend 1 PP ho a any treatment we na what a party na mom me tun sa frɛ no sɛ ni gina former president Mahama ofosu ampofo asi edun katia akamba sami jansi kanabisi wa na mu sɛ NDC fo ya bia ye pono sɛ MP fo so o mpɛno a ni gyina NDC kool ba kan no ye mpanimfo Mahama Professor Jena na mu sɛ NDC bi anya ni mu enti so ya anwunani na ne pa ni MP so ntimi ne nya adwuma NDC bi sɛ wo ya anwunani o so ya yigwani o sɛ ya bretini o sɛ wo ya bunu ni o NDC bɛkyew enti kafu yi anɔpa sɛ wo tie mi a sɛ MPP ayi wo twetwena NDC ye bejew sɛ oban so amedina manten sika mon kanti am sɛ BOT say MPP na oban makobɔ kwan na to hɔ sɛ Mahama Kranta or the mother chairman say MPP ni bi e be disqualify wo BOT ni wani mu fa wo mra enti mo ha ne ho BOT abɛbɔ kwan papa to hɔ wɔ NDC mu enti ɔkyena so ɔsesa na gine ye na gine sɛ Obey Johnny Maya Cotton NDC there. Me share the boss and maybe nanim at the knack of former president and Professor Jena name said, Nini away no prodigal son. Nanyamia da room, I don't want to see any sono or by the Kaya.
Bioji, Mamma now I say, I don't pay
Yanko Point Sham. No more one of Kose. And yes, Mimi Namibia 2020 and when you're 2020, I'm Mantem Sikano. Nene general mosquito be kasa se omo weva na omo fan channel ni nti na mi ni nanim de fa na mra no mekena chini ye no yem fan sini so se de be na awia bo na nso ta enka mega kafu
Bioji how na amalba so bibi gajo how no you
Bioji dey say
obi that say say
me ho ya to ta kon masika
good you will show say oboduma dey ebo NDC na Minia mega so o timi de ba amantem sika me metu ama no
Yankopon sha me no kasa wie pe nche me dilo de ba na kasa me ye nya big fish bi o mon ka me ho na ye mfa ne mra because amega odi agura obeti MPP abo akokora ne sini na betutu class captain kora onya
Mioti, Nedase, my boss. Okay, the Bernardo do touchy, and I'm in a dean combondo. Quite interesting.
Alaji Raho. Is he?
Araho.
Alaji. Can I continue? Alaji, can I continue?
I said this in Kolasam Chadis.
Alaji, can I continue? Alaji, can I? Alaji,
we are partying our Casasi.
can I continue?
Ah,
Can I continue?
I'm about to meet you.
Alaji, you said.
Did you hear?
Okay, then.
One year.
I need to say that.
Well, Alaji, but who's Alaji on the Sassunalo? The Rahupa.
I'm about to meet you.
Alaji, can I continue?
Alaji, Mammy Tia,
Can I continue? So, like I was giving the historical account, 1958, in the Parliament, a passing Ra, Tunisia Avoidance of Discrimination Act, that prevented organization of parties along regional, ethnic, and religious lines. And now we have formed a united party as SD Dombo, Nibuzi, and Umbedi anymore. 1969, they became, after 1966, the overthrow of Nkrumah. In fact, you didn't quite what Nkrumah found, so could see by every war. And 1969, we win elections, and 1972, Akufo-Addo be a champion be you free ho. Then a twice-wa Akufo need the Bamwa. 1979, Rollins be you free or Liman to be shame. But 1979, they came together. And toward the election, there was a split. Powley, every PFP, Popular Front Party, no continue in the United Party. That break the front. Achem for the pull out from the Asante camp. Victor Usu and Powley. Achem Asante. No more lose that elections. And Liman in Widia. Rollins be 2 Liman by no good December 31st, 1981. No, twice wa basi 1990. So 91. Prepare about democratic regime you 92 elections. And no Achem faction and Asante faction, PFP, UNC, ebe both form MPP. And from 1960s or 50s, almost some Mudia basi there. And now the party have been left solely by the Asante side or the Achem side. And today, Kufo Bedi 8 years from the PFP, Achem side, Asante side. And Akufo-Addo no so aba Achem force no waba. And then Achem for no buy no almost sideline Asante for na. And people who they perceive from other part of the country, say now what do you feel say they are sympathetic towards Kufo Aya Asante and Lanchermate camp. Let's sideline them. If not, ye ko to about the year 2020. MPs bi wo ho a ye contesting one. Ye de sika pia nkrofo, ye de sika shefiura soamibu. Eche chairman delegate, they brought people away from the context. Please, Alaji, I was quiet. Let's be fair to each other. They brought people away and keep people out of the context. Talk about fairness. Is it a fair party? Everyone so echo on post. Here democracy here. And the constitution demand that internal political arrangement should conform to our democratic principles. And it's a many room, Mr. Speaker. We are MP. Now how do you see MP? A large MP in our respective constituencies in the same political party. Ye control banner, you see, Mr. Speaker, the young contest. No. How do you go on post? Allow you to see your contest. No. Is it fair? Am I so superior? But what happened? They did that. Look, MPP about the political party a yimu e wodi parfumwa e one more. The BOT so confirm to that. Me me boss am jemfi. About the same jemfi be NDC. When he went to university at that's the Kumasi University. No one politician. He had nothing to do with politics because also the parents are not politicians. Therefore, he was politically naive when he was going to university. Or share politics in the university, or contain meetings, no call, test code meetings, no share meetings in the middle of call here. they tell Kobe would require fast or a jail. No, he sat down and reflected and said, no, NDC is more acceptable than the MPP. Why? Papa, a lawyer, bay. These are the people they look for. You must belong to a certain club to be part of the MPP. And don't you know about the party? You see, they use people. Some you don't pay for Sejuma. The 2 minute power. You won't more this out to me. No, we've seen it. Minimum more NDC or more MPP more or more the opposition for 60 years, close to 60 years. You know why? Before 2008, 9, and the NDC buy. NDC make 8 years. Akufo Addo aba or 8 years. Omo MPP former still omo to opposition. Why? Because they supported Alan cause and they don't support Akufo Addo. What is wrong with that? What is wrong with that? Say ye kotu aba. Let me feel say Mr. Speaker will be a better candidate than Alaji for in the same party. That's so delegate. Some to aba Mr. Speaker takes a boy. Alaji so on crop for a Casamano. Alaji that's Mr. Speaker we need also crop for Mayor Juma Mintino and crop for our support to Mintino. Yakawash. But winning the presidential primaries in your party is different from winning the national elections. How come crop for also Mayor Juma commitment with the political power? But it requires everybody to work to bring you to power. Do ya also we would the Omonka. And until the person the catch a gun Babu say. So your Babu would tear me there. Now person ya my yourself. Baby, if you want to aspire to become president of Ghana, to become a minister of state, to become an MP, and to serve on my way, giving you talent, the only party making me about that opportunity and that platform to excel is the NDC and not the MPP, because any point you move any account. The motion party they would never open the way for you to grow politically. And I urge everybody to opt for the NDC and abandon the MPP. Media my God, I'm a yako. But NDC, no problem. And for this, I can find one your Murphy, a major. Because belong there more than
Haruna Amaliba, member of the NDC's communication team, now attending. Can Mammy Tram Hutia, Embra, Mekoba, your member reports in the show. Now, I think Yama Etifonso, Aquenya, Amomweti me, Abemo. Mebas here.
Service.
I was here at Rasia. Yauza. I was to home. Yauza, Diabo. I got here, Professor.
Enti yeniomu edi akoniaba koswa nozono na nozono onozo ase ortwe na se na nema no de mind say conditionalities and as conditions or the mind say yemani say na ya do aban no so nti aban ye so be fa wadwen enti adetina ye wo 1D1F na ye fiase na companies be pre omno we distress companies are not matter for get through 1D1F yes have your mobile life. Why wouldn't we put the commanded the sugar factory under the 1D1F? Indeed, I buying under the leadership of Nana Dankwe Kufuado, and I to say, never make 1D1F. Indeed, the NSA yes, a management committee, under the Ministry of Trade and Industry. The Ministry of Trade and Industry, active management team, and a board. A board no so ye ni penny form of ministry no dano omoye mojuma so the beya ibitia 10 business round asat na wa me no kase enhye bia wo se to kwambia ye ukọ commanders si abon se factory ni ye mojuma meka we are doing the refurbishment of the factory won e bia dino se na I dino baby I do ukọ abon se tajuma ne konsesia o baby wo why was say di fidi ni beka ho a ye go so ye ho adwuma ye dem fie ni bi beka ho ena de hia titu pa no ma company bia yes business
ama wonya wajapade enkrata no esomfa so pi de obe nyina no ne se ejapade bia wo bia no a won krata ne dimu ewa aban mu na ekura wo no wobetimi de aba wo de beye adwuma na afei wo timi aboa wo na afei wo ama osika ewo mu na won so won krata no wanfa nkɔhye dan mu keke na embom no watimi anya mfaso bebre na no de efree so anope wo adaroma eboa ye ama ye de Kanawu dwumadie de abro enti wo adenta barrier ewo enkran Omo ebe eyembe Moses Hospital no West African Senior High School no enchen ho ape anope woni omo eni enkomo 0543 832466 0543 832466 na woni eye Eclipse Collateral Management for any enkomo 19 minutes after 11 yemra eye Global Info Analytics, one more report, one more the buy, analysis, no, ya bia, Eddie Achro, ya be document nemo, and pay your name, Mr. Musa K. Dankwa Eddie Nkomo, one executive director, Edema, a year. Global Info Analytics and Opa Studio ha live eba Kessben FM machi dwumadie so a medimu chiame ebe chechemu ye projections ni nyina no edema wato ne bo ase achechemu ba bia wonti ase with the research no ni nyina no ye di ho enkomo mami ti abedwafo ewo ho alaji mami enhyase ewo wo so na afe yenkos
on the global report what are you close at now? Okay.
I don't know Yabeka and no kakra, but Yamra report me some more.
Okay, report to the say Debia say even those institutions are more focused inside the crowd. A surprise one. Na Maho say Debia a bribia ye can na among for say bia ye mayanka Yabeka Debia say problem wo gada ha ana afana nyina wi ase ha nyina no ewo baby free na amana abasa na mate say even Dr. Eben Chambers odina no abetum sa se me kan ya no musi me yanka Dr. Eben Chambers obeka yanka say na bibia ye rosy before COVID-19 but abe add up to deepen and worsen the situation and debia ese nyina jitum and then ya debia obi na akofa abase self inflict say bisheda and the person me say me krum na me manfo eho chiri wo no government reasonably ebeyesa this bia obia bibia beto do so ada se bia on pese o adwuma ni yi the me pese me can say bia the records are there tembia me can say data and science in the intro say odi chiri bibria the mahu ya ni the mati chire say sebi enye wanwa say Ghana bitimi agina na so abre ya etiemu ya enche meshe sayafa ni ahohye so ayafhye ye ho say ye pese se biye ya ye di ye ho so na ye hye ye ho so na ya hwe yi ewo expenditures binum ewo ni ye binum akwantu binum for consumption num ni nyina ye ahye so eche sebi we are well aware of the situation in Ghana na esa say tubuo every sureba esobia so de tinti ye hwe de but untimi nka se sabo no entimi nko bi fiesu ewo baabi so what you say ntimi me pese be ka etse anoponsu etimi ko baabia let's support this government in these times na global report na abano ene chese niema etutosi ye na sese bi enyina ye di echire na se ye pese ye di anukre ema ye ho a enche bia ye bi fira hanum and measures a ye di ato ho mabuwo su kakra ya just before manu besi no me pese me ka kire Ghana fo ni onwa woti akon yare say Ghana no ye chichiri ebribia no enye event e hye ne kakra ebe si so asaka hye woma ye beturu say bia bridge no da ho na eyi ho honden a anka ye nam edu fifi na anka ye sheki intenya dia ya be ya no bot betesa enye is a mind by buy but ye boy homodin bia etua workers ka homodin bia continue with the social interventions etimi so sabi hiafo imroafo no ye poso yes ya expand bi kura na yasa etua saska no yasa tu skanum kura esoro ena yasa ekoso intinu wan nyina chese aban sabi okay ena odwen ekohan these price hikes are ekoi eha obia because me ko dwamu a yembisa me baby me free saa na me no amaleba ono so kwa yembisa no nti eha ma obia akwala wo pani o enna me kasai ye Ramadan adu ani sabi mofranta de ni mpaboa ni we say obi nka nche wo ko market nobody will tell you. You go there, the prices are there. So what you say? The okay, ubon kompoko last year, bo se bia akosoro eche last year dokura. Unkuko ya etoni emu etoni na change. We are all aware. And enso yejitum say enye ade papa emma na emboa Ghana for. But it's share ye ni tima or amampenu ewo anybody me omubua no mo share enne a dead. Acha say sebiduare na ben. Na ye na enya abutre ansa na yatra se bidi no. Emre na aso no ena nye ono na oka it's global report and actually into we say wo sebi akandifo na se omo onimdi na se omnimdi omo ya out of difficulties krado they still sail as victorious we na nanado actually no we are seeing in America ba omano da form uko UK ba omano da form Germany Italy African countries, Obia Kasa. And I make a video be Nigeria. And yeah, easy. Just like we are crying, they're also crying. I'm crying the petrol queue. They have more even fuel as a petrol. But don't we queue? Ubeko Germany near Kuntokwa Edbe oil said the equi. Ya pretty to so moment. I'm pretty to say, Sa Ukraine to quite a check Accra. Let's say, Sebi. COVID-19 said the Abranas a sample jabbe beer. I hear African countries. Yene hubetri or more. Esan say yen shisha ya enuani asem ene economic no intimi engineer na so abribia intinu ye mompaye na ye ma diplomat phone intimi enkasa nkyere sabi Ukraine Russia na ntepa ne enjai na afi COVID-19 no so expert so ehwe na ye mpia no nkwa akiri na ye nya vaccines a ebetimi esi kwan ya next time bakura intimi ye sabi ebebasa abeha obia anawiya singida
okay
we na nanado ayentina wasi obesi Professor Frimpong Boati edano say yebeye ye nkasa ye bebia asuya yetimi ye vaccines enye COVID-19 kwa so many yade bibiri ebeba no na ye wankasa yo sebi ano edro ho ye nya ebeye ne asa chama Africa any we are singing. This is a visionary leader and focused government. I just say even okase yare boy any how chire boy na the meet me say be economic no I can work way back native anya we no ye no
Actually, my main kind messages no ebi na
means we are on course.
Okay,
we are on course.
My main kind messages baby na yentua so Iben Kwabenya say good morning Mr. Speaker. Iben from Kwabenya, God bless you this morning for allowing BOT to share his experience and ordeal in the vindictiveness of the NPP. Immediately, Kafui was disqualified. What came into my mind was the advice BOT gave him on your show. Tell Kafui he shouldn't worry. NDC is ever ready to receive him. Regards to Ni Ashite Amma Madi Jabril and the Honorable Dufour, the single digit man. And no at the Abba. Ibn Kwabenya Medase. And the messenger with the Abba. We say, thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. God bless you for the good work you are doing. Indeed, you are a great personality. May that say any message, you know. But I'm not having a maintain her na bremo mama na maintain on the Global Info Analytics report, you know.
My share Global Info Analytics report, you know. My team and Robin share another network, so and. As usual, so the way that I pay will change him on that same network. And the Aman Omo survey, Omo report, so undisputable and credible. They say they are able to provide consistent trend analysis
of the report
and explanations of the report. And further, Omo report, Ekuta a high level of public acceptability.
Okay.
Because many report or polls are based on assumptions. Because won't me Musa Ghana for 30 million no bia question entie ne muaye na wo de ho agina so adiaba so obefa sample now what did that sample so they conclude say maybe this group this is Adria maybe Ekuta Omo. It can be a true reflection and it can be otherwise, but the proximity of the truth in this survey should be closer. And this report seemed to carry that credibility of public acceptance and the doubt of the overfundings is so minimal. Unlike the Economic Intelligence Unit report about the buyer, because Ghana at the moment, say, won't be kaya mayo sam sisia because be President Mahama Freeman ye. And unti so be so on wakoye the survey. That survey that say NDC can win elections, but without Mahama, then it concludes immediately say either that report or that so-called funding is tramadonically induced, or it is sponsored by a certain group to skew the narrative towards a particular agenda being pushy. That will be the conclusion that any objective mind will come to. So, by and large, and to a very large extent, our report is very credible to be accepted. And also, we share the relationship between if President Mahama is to run elections against Bawumia and also against Alan Kyerematen. And also, now, the four critical questions of Musa Ghana for any response of the economy,
the E-levy,
not even the E-levy, the economy, jobs, and health and infrastructure. These four areas, majority of among respondents, affirming say even across board political divide, MPP NDC affirm that President Mahama can be trusted to perform better in these areas than any candidate among the two of the contending parties or contending leaders of the MPP, Bawumia and then Alan Kyerematen, respectively. And also, what makes me so intrigued about this report was about the question of Busa Efa. Okay, it was about the tertiary student. Which leader can provide a better future for this country? The tertiary student, the senior high student, and the JHS student. And no more, sabi omunko school krano. The majority of this group agree say President Mahama is a leader who they can trust their destiny into his hands. So the report to us is very credible, and we will not be complacent because this funding, like it seemed to be painting a nicer picture about NDC prospect going into 2024. We know that Ghana democracy is dead under President Akufo-Addo. It is dead because that it is the rule of men. The muscles have their way out. Therefore, we are going to face the 2024 elections like never before. We've learned a bitter lessons from 2020 elections, and going forward, NDC will not repeat those mistakes again. For example, going to court is completely out of the radar. It's out of it. So we are going to face these elections with that do or die mindset. It's either we win it now or never. Why? Obayi team, Alaji Kasano, or the COVID, and the Ukraine war, and the excuse. Abrekwa Putin kwa abom kokose basa. Se what fi ha, entiwe ntwamo nioma. Mamumfa musubo nkobo kechiri. Ukraine, war in Ukraine for episode has nothing to do with your bad economic record. Therefore, shut up. But say, hey, why you book us one cow? You cry, you make them more. That's one penny follow for you. But Alaji, who bet not for so? Now we catch a Ghana for say COVID and Ukraine war and I'm on my more there. Be bold enough, and I know you are fasting in the month of Ramadan, at least. So you made it drop crap for the month of Ramadan. You should be bold enough to tell our listeners that COVID in T, IMF, am I $200 billion?
Million and a billion.
So 200 million. Is it 200 million? No. Sorry, $2 billion. Sorry, $2 billion. Be bold and tell our viewers, our listeners, say, IMF, because of COVID in T, European Development Bank, Emma, 84 million euros. At the same time, Stabilization Fund that President Mahama and the boss have for 200, $250 million a home. And yet I can't afford the other more for 200. President Mahama did that. They did about the 200. Huh? They did about the 200. Be bold and take Ghana for say, World Bank, Emma, $430 million dollars. Be bold and take Ghana for say, you call Bank of Ghana, Dr. Anderson Hall, and money to 20 billion Ghana cedis at the buy. Be bold and tell the people that we borrowed recklessly, and then Ghana car over 120 billion, and the Ghana car could do 410 billion Ghana cedis after the end of March. Just Kanawu die. Be bold and tell Ghanaians. Be bold and tell Ghanaians say, the unemployment rate is 5.4%, and the unemployment end up almost 14%. Be bold and take Ghanaians say inflation will be found 15.4%, and then inflation over 20%. Be bold and take Ghana for say will be found city at 3 cities 70%, and then when you go to 8 cities by 7.80, and then even some financial analysts are predicting say a bit more to 10 cities before the end of the year. Be bold and catch Ghana for say you be found petrol 14 cities, and then petrol 44, 47 cities. Be bold and take Ghana for say, and then on my more day. Be bold and take Ghana for say, and then you Adrian Dibio, Adrian Boakosro, Oko Jemwa, Banche, Bordier, a bro, need other Boakosro. Mr. Speaker, Baira Yeche, you to be Wakahunu.
Yeah.
Yeche Baira, Baku, Otoy, one city, and then Baira Yacha Yachino, Baku, one city. How can we survive? Dokuno, one city, and the Bahama. President Kufuor candidate then had problem with that, and well, we can agree that was a genuine concern. All the time, Dokuno have 5 cities in Accra. How can we survive? These are the realities on the ground. So be bold and tell the people. So they kind of Ramadan and Chemu Beguchiya. Ube come market and Kotonta and Yamankwala, Ube Tom Pabwa. Most free as a chess. But maybe I had an interview or join news. Or send the buyer too. And therefore, no we have school. Or the Kanawu school, Mr. Speaker, prospectus idea man, new man kwa or kwakotono. What do sika and what boy de will club. And the one decided to say, Bakon call this year, no Bakon Trefie. A Kwanana water fee, imagine psychological effect on Sakwalano. Prospectus and Manukoto, why is can't do What is the use of this fee such as we speak? As I said, Mabulu any GDA or system the Monty, school fees in different investment in business. That's all the main fees.
Okay.
And then senior high or the same teacher training colleges. Or Mujis Campo and buy the Omumpeni for can say they should begin to feed themselves. Right. These are the harsh realities on the ground. You should be bold enough and tell us. Since Kamoyano, what did Monu?
But I say, Mammy and Shasi and I mean for calls, Libina, but who say I started 0550-922-929, 0552911929. Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir, master.
Yeah, who's a who can say free to whom, Mammy Joe?
Who got me a friend in the boo, Yami shop and Michia, you can for it to and this in Yami na. You have to know, catch there. Or you need not that friend, me only got me family, but on monitor me all the radio station or so of them, I say, or trying to make a fa. Now, who share the modern boy last time we saw the composition. I feel no, we see the film,
Sansoma yeti say oya nwuneni no eyampa na unu ubi say u say otutu papa from person be ka obe simu pim aka no kwaso ai be me say che oya other job na MVP ni ekokwa mi to nyame onya bibi na efi wo eyiyimu and before eyiyimu say pa yampa dargabi wa gana fu emuncho wa wo mpoche say do upper west wọ́n kọ́ńtàtì lẹ́sìn kọ́ ọba tó kọ́ ẹ̀ wọ́n sọ wọ́n tọ́ ọ̀hún dàdé ẹ̀mí bí fò wọ́n ti tì mọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ fún yìí yìí mú kyẹ̀rẹ̀ Ghana ayẹ dé àwọn tí a bọ̀ ẹ̀ náà wọ́n fa ọ̀hún o yẹn fa pírẹ́kọ̀ púù ànàjọ yẹn kó tìmí tu pírẹ́kọ̀ Canada náà wà kọ́ fàyà nù náà wà sábà Ghana bí o mi wọ̀ ná Ghana fún yẹ tẹ́ ní ẹ̀hún kyẹ̀ ní ekukuru sika ní ẹ̀dẹ̀ àkókò ní ẹ̀dẹ̀ àkọ́gbé nam tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ̀mpìnàkye
I don't know how was I with that say 0550922929 0552911929. My phone calls, you know. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Speaker. Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Speaker, you could.
It was a man to say, Mamintil.
Oh, now, Mr. Speaker.
Oh, equal homano I drop it 0550922929 0552911929 and no any numbers, no. My main will call, no. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Mr. Speaker.
Queen, as you say. Hello, Queen, what do you make?
Mr. Speaker, I just know Mr. Speaker.
Hey. I don't know baby a question or bad voice na meet you.
Oh, sorry. David Accra or me don't buy our Agobushi market. Say, you money or the many buyer be a media before Agobushi. I mean, don't give much because of the hard incompetent government. Mamicha, Haruna Mariba, boy, papa, and any of the Penono, but Nanego Nedia Bate, Wabate or Segana, who and Mom, who told me, to me, in the beginning, they have become another the new brain again of course. But dear, is for so in I one who obey a president. The only man is that record, God will punish it.
But as I don't know one and so I drink 0550 922 0552911929. Mame Emfa will call no na afeyenti me any enkomo. Obi Amaya. Okay, we are back. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but Mr. Quarter is so too.
Is that good to my meeting? Quasam,
You know, with us, it's honorable. Share with you also. Share the speaker. Difficulties Ghana for echo. Not your Montpellier on Jane Ghana for John Bian said the media of the and we taxes or barrel, so what do you know? Montpellier, it $14,000 every hour and the high target debt. Now, you're gonna foresee. Yes, what's so minor? Now, would be Russia-Ukraine war. First day, COVID-19 and the Russia-Ukraine war, there be excuses. And yet, a man you won't appear issue, Germans at you top it to. Who the fact to 40 cities and 50 cities in less than 6 years. Over the kind of go to issue, they can't take dollar. Who the $5 every 4 cities and $1 over 8 cities. What I say, you manage the economy. Who buy one proposal over 230 billion. You have nothing to show. You are not still managed projects. What's so minor? Who sorry and you are breaking a day? Who break it 10? Since I got for a real cost. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Great to me. That's over for 055 0550922929 0552099 11929. Namenfa will call. No. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, sir.
Pacho, good morning.
Morning. Pacho, need to talk as a free hand.
Yamini Pajan Apostle. Sama.
How many parliament here?
Speaker, Ghana yehu. Agugo do ni ba omi ani ala o ma tere o ma Ghana o. Oh, Speaker, ma so fi de kese we tuna ni bo Ghana for yin aba so. Any ye chama Joe Asama. Any ajinko ba ko pe His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Any NDC for we be obi ani ti o. Oh, is that Speaker here? You see, you put a date for so Granado, any bow me a party way on. So, they do a bit of coming some young coming for some do on who you can't me catching as a baby one or 1 year. Who are free a year? What what's your body chama hour than that for the group? Where you a best way? A best way, every before the Nado. Na do ni ba obia before obun farmer na da awon so mo yin na traffic so ombre fie
Mama Mfa for wa hombane so 0550922929 0552911929 and no air numbers no alaji mama ntie we call ne ba number fa oh where ba okay hello good morning
Mr. Speaker now to sound okay
eben me hoya mama ntie on fi kwa benya
Mamembo amaleba basu ewo studio nchinchi mo di ama na mi wishi Joe Ashiama with the recovery or boa communication power grassroots level na nyankopon kan no nsane yare na ontimi deputy communication officer ewo Ashiama maye na mincha niama shitini ni dodu ni ma di Jibril na nampim ni for bright minta is a regional youth izi eya sifim na ya reho na baby sapa senti dem boni pa na kafu di MPP for kafu ye kan na went you de bia na BOT 2 fu so MPP so dom na office agro unso mo dia ye o mo dia ba ko we kan wan pray no emre di say so 2 hu fu na ye the need for seni ana amalibe aka no o say amantem fi no betu ama BOT nso ni mpanimfo be kasa NDC bie ni nsem so beji wa tu na speaker menka se hwe Ghana for ye tu ensu asuansa the hunyemu odu enya laji be kan osidio okom di Ghana for nkasa kama na okom pon ni na ton do kru 1 Ghana 70 pesos na do se on ti ye man teni so on ti ni nsem bida and then under the watch bra kwa benya be hwe and ye bodo kon 4 cedi and 3 Ghana cedi fish ni kwa enka 3 cedi Mr. Speaker ye ka 4 cedi ni 5 cedi na fufu ko mufu jonta ye nka 5 cedi and then 6 cedi ni 7 cedi eko when actually say Koma yeshi no come the Ghana for na be just needed to 2024 aba until NDC for said before na eba o said John Mama na eba o and no have nothing to do with the MPP NDC for your red o be out be bia the corner 2024 ye we need hands down then he said Jane what on where you
even better say mami for ewa hombade so 0550922929 0552911929 and no air numbers no alaji bremu mami
okay,
hold on for me. Hello, good morning. Yamia some bien Roma father, you be able to.
But the way we are Nana Amuako, Nakasati boy, and would be still doing. Penny, remember Aladi Abaso, a MPP, the Bonabaso. Lamentia, you are Alan Codic Mansion. Trade Minister Papa and I'm 1D 1F Abama Megwani Mayano. Only at the court 2024 no ye beki ya kutoa Amagma pa Amagana for the Eddie opening how and Gajo and the Hamse MPP the party MPP almost here Yansa JNP the Abaya to the and parliament I hand parliament I'm the Mufia a then a cafe INTR Oko for Chamaya, what the more disqualified. MP on any intimate late. Say, who's your mother? Executive who's your mechanic? Moon can say 8 and then 12 months anchor. Because it be a wasn't party lecture. Show your bra, coffee, a bill MPP, Isika or Seno, Nagaja or Seno. I don't think to TV station, no defending the party. Not the Oko primary for MP who disqualified. Not the Oko chairmanship who disqualified now. And before the Mayo at the West, no more senior, more the party, the go position. The Ram said, and no Mupedia, the no Mosaka. the black girl party ma I was say your move and I can be open although my it's a personal interest in that club baby into almost sabotage party I'm a little bit into the year almost there's a gas they get gas there was the whole age of a party you know there's money it's a big money yeah don't be for the party don't know what the best opening
Nana made us say, my for 0550 922 929 0552911 and no air numbers. No, hello, good morning.
Morning, Mr.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello, good morning.
Morning, your rose, I got a free.
Femi Damasi, Fresh Shamatadika.
Mammy, too.
Me, BOT Obedini boy, BOT, or Bobra Obedini boy. Adi okacha na gan wo stage wa okasa nation wo stage wa meganti okwa no kasa mi chem ena so ho bye bye
Made I say bye bye offer from Ebra 0550 922 929 055 929 and no air numbers are there ever will calls no. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Speaker, I'm about your friend Abolo, the Fefi Alaju.
Abolo, Mr. Common Sense.
Mr. Speaker, Mami Mishi, my former boss, former Chief of Staff Julius Debra, may wish him a happy birthday in advance. Namia Duma Papa Bedi, birthday Kwisia Day. Amali Basu, me born Abasu. Mr. Speaker, me paucho. Common sense, Ben, the woman say, party, ube soon party, ube ko radio TV, so a defending party, Mr. Who position will Munea disqualify. It is party no omo mu yes and omo be party no. And na NDC ni MPP omo bu communicators no enu ti na omo di ye kafu sa na. Mr. Speaker, mi na maliba na wo no onu ankasa ni kotoko mo no dia betina ho no.
Yes.
Obe piako se obe nanti na akofio so be de na akofio onu ni nyame party hu donti. NDC MPP omu communicators. There is no any allocation. But I said, now what you are not busy party who don't see. You pay up some party MP musi obi oye the big team more disqualifying. It is charm or be yes who disqualifying. It is not a party and say party on count and now count. Mr. Speaker, day when you been a coffee the eye man for. Ye tribalism every a party. Because Ghana na yesu eki ene we disqualify kafi no onsa wo party ni mu anofe na ni chebe bi hwe nanu BOT ufidie we nsua na o ka na experience ni 92 every time omu di bi ye ne wa alaju yesi mi na ma mi ya aibeni ni mi ye daviba ade na mu di chichemu eba amanyoko eti ebe ye obi de e ma ni kosum eti mi bi saka afi se oda we MPP mu ana unya na wa bisana mami why
I say mami fa phone no NC alaji bramo ba me just 1 minute na me come time no aso
na me say be this be match worry you omo tie ni ye die ntam ko na me shada na me ye me kan ya de kura na me fi se bia omo ne wu ho yesi enne ye to aba se bia MPP kura mba power mo de mo pese mo de ne ba no esan se the records enye odimi bua Ghana which means HSA some no was wa anka asay kura mo anka no se anka Ghana kura say atete apansa inti Ghanaians any confidence on who you. That's what the report was telling us. And you're not worried as NDC. Say Marco Papa be over say Ghana. Now must say on some deep in the walls of Ghanaians. Sana global report neka. Say Muntia said I want to tell you the truth. Say yeah Papa. I tell me boss who say the growth. Look at the growth. I'm surprised even the institution we rate is here. We have surprised them. And I'm saying say Sikabe Briaba and 788 day. Massive infrastructure, roads, education, health. Ningina ya 1D 1F. Social interventions kakra including MIT free utimka Sikabe nako. Workers debia yetu onka enye mutama na mudidi kabibria na omutimi ko contractors kwa timi ko demonstration. Yenye bida and amu enya graduate unemployment. Into the best option MPP should be so because this global union even though bebe ejina you yes see sebi enko ni nanso say two abakra na entu na say NDC obure na da so dia and the Ghana be go na munye worried na munji se bia se bi munni penipa me see alternative is very very scary and more dangerous if it is NDC and John Mahama. And that is what the EU, the global report, actually confirm.
Mr.
Speaker,
surprising.
If the alternative is scary,
it's scary and dangerous.
It is scary for those who use coconut oil in the hotels. It is scary for people who use our money to rent a private jet and sky bath in the skies, leaving the innocent people to suffer. It is scary for Crawford who use national security and sponsor state robbery against our girlfriends. Alternative, no, and it's scary to them. It is scary to Crawford who call hotels and call demand keys and run Crawford them unlawful entry. It's scary to those people. Mr. Speaker, Mahama is a disaster. Hallelujah.
He is.
If Mahama building Kejetia Market Complex is a disaster, dear President Mahama, I need more of your disaster.
Okay,
if building Terminal 3 is a disaster, dear, I need more of your disaster. If building Pokwasi Interchange is a disaster, dear, I need more. If building Rich Hospital is a disaster, I need more. If building UGMC is disaster, I need more. In fact, I need more of Muhammad disaster to make Ghana a better place for all of us to live in.
May I say, but also announcement he what he enka na we trotro driver na wabua ye. Akitesia bi a friend no Frances Easter wono Sierra Leone ni Camara Sierra Leone ni na anope wofo car efi Kaswa Liberia camp. Baby and the back Kwame Nkrumah circle. But we see from no wajane niema ne bag and sika ne ade nyina no ewom enti anope wote yankana we driver ni wote ye ne a obetime afre numbers 0546 4380 0546 438088 0546 438088 na one Ababawa Kamara Intime and Kasampacho Mumwaye is as the Sierra Leone passport. I will bet me there to coin aside the Akoni Chromo, the yellow card, and I fake COVID-19 vaccine. Our war card, I dear money in ano, but on in ano, I was a bag mo, and take what ye and can't obey me a friend no 0546 438088 0546 438088 na one yeni nkomo oti yen kanso a yewo aseda 20 hours circle ewo Kwame Nkrumah circle obetimi aba na Kessben ha wodi abeja ne nsa ebetimi aka Mr. Speaker Dino Ebeba Naboye on the 30th of April. Yenyina no yenkonkoji award no enfamra. Authentic breaking news. Aisha 1 ana afina na African Posiga ede aba beto also. Makra nyina good afternoon.
In the forms ni na no ne ho